Hi Diamond Divas. This is a very important video. It's a very serious video. I'm going to be going over how my relationship with Diamond Art Club has been mended. And I know that some of you are not going to like it, to hear what I have to say. I hope and pray that you take time to really listen to what I have to say and really consider how you will go forward in the future with your relationship with Diamond Art Club. I am going to give you a small idea. Maybe you didn't see the original video. That's okay. For the next 2 weeks it will stay up, but it will be coming down in October. And I really want you to hear me out, to hear what I have to say. And so that you have something to look at while I am sharing my thoughts on Diamond Art Club and our relationship with that. I am going to be putting together the kit, the Diamond Art Club kit that I just got, called Just Before. It is a small, it's 20 by 27. So I'm going to be working at least on the background of this kit while talking with you. Kind of like a whip and chat, a tea and talk type of thing. Which reminds me I'll get another cup of tea so that I can keep my throat nice and moist while we talk. So, basically I'm just going to be trying to do the black background, and maybe I should get the white 5200s to do the whites as well. Let me get those things and I will be right back. Okay, I think I'm ready to go. What I'm going to be using is a clear tray. It's a big one. It's not a Diamond Art Club tray, but it's a big one. I'm going to be using one of my waxy cover minders. This one has a rainbow swirl on the top, and it smells like peppermint. Yum! Peppermint is a very calming, very calming agent. So I'm going to be using this as my cover minder today, starting up here, and that way I have my wax available as soon as I need it, Okay, good. I'm going to be starting with the 310, the background, and I'm also going to be using 5200 Snow White AB drills. For the AB drills, I'm going to be using one of my wax pencils with the squishy on it so that it's easier on my hands to pick up and then I don't scratch them. If I need them, I have my tweezers. I have if I remember where I got them, I will link them down in the comments. I have this really cool pen with my name on it. It's so awesome. I have a red rocker multi-placer on, filled with wax already. I have another pen that I had custom made. Excuse me. Whew. Try that again. I have another pen that I had custom made, and I put a four-placer on the end. Excuse me. Oh, sunshine sneezes, as my mother calls them. Alright. I'm going to be doing this as we talk, so that you have something to watch while I'm chatting away. Or maybe you're doing your own project, which is awesome. Okay. Alright, so if you've seen the other video, my question was never with the quality of the product. In fact, I started off with the things I loved about the company. And mainly, the kits are superb. They are some of the best on the market. They are not the only dog and pony show out there, of course, but they are one of the best. So that was that. What happened, basically, in a nutshell, and I'm not going to like dive right into it. Oh, by the way, this is the Diamond Art Club Just Before kit. I'm not going to do a deep dive in it, but I had a beef with customer service that I tried contacting them a couple times. I couldn't get into my account. They never got back to me. I was upset about that. Then I felt like I tried it on a couple different days and it still wasn't going through. I never heard from anybody to change the password, yada yada yada. And then I was up on the VIP Facebook group because I'm a Diamond member, and I, was there for a little bit, and I got banned off of it fairly quickly after being on there, and I was really upset. And they never answered my emails or the little chat feature on the website, or I just couldn't get a hold of them and got no response whatsoever. So after a while, I put up that video, and at that time I had only about maybe 100 subscribers to my YouTube channel. And I didn't think that somebody with only 100 subscribers is going to ever make a dent or, be on the radar of a big company, especially one as quality as Diamond Art Club. So, I didn't think that my video would come to anything. I was very surprised when the subscribers shot up to over 600, and some because of that video, some who have had their own beefs with Diamond Art Club. I won't be going into their beefs. That's their, that's for them to deal with the company. But I, sympathize, especially at that time, I sympathized with them because I don't want anybody to be upset about things. I sympathize with them. I know what it feels like to be, left out, and I felt very hurt by it. So anyway, I sympathized with a lot of those who made comments on my channel about their experiences, some of their negative experiences with Diamond Art Club, so I get it. In the meantime, I eventually, this past week, last week, mid-September, I was contacted by someone on Diamond Art Club. And we've come to a resolution. I want to share with you the email, some of the emails that we had on a back and forth, because I think it's important to know both perspectives. Not just my perspective, but seeing it from their perspective as well. I think that is very, very important. Because anything one-sided, I believe, is not a full story. And in order for you to make up your own minds, whether you are going to mend your relationship with Diamond Art Club or not, you need to hear both sides of the story and understand what really happened. So, okay, I guess I've left you in suspense long enough. I'm going to load up my other pen, my pen again here. Well, there's one or two in there I have to replace. Okay. So, I get an email from the company just last week. And it says, "Hi, my name is from Diamond Art. I'm reaching out to you from Diamond Art Club. I don't even know where to start. First and foremost, I would like to sincerely apologize for the sad turn of events that led you to being locked out of your DAC account and feeling ignored the past few weeks." And I did express that it was more like months, but maybe I could have been wrong on that as well. Please know that your account was never terminated and you were never blocked. Otherwise, you wouldn't have been receiving the emails from us. And that is exactly what I thought, really. I wouldn't still be getting the emails about the sale, the special sales and things, and the sneak previews and that kind of thing, if indeed I was blocked out of the account for some reason. Okay. I'm going to go with 4 places because I can do that easier. Come on now, behave. However, we did experience issues with our servers for quite some time without realizing it. This also led to many tickets being unanswered, including yours. Tickets means that somebody's contacted them to resolve some kind of an issue with them. We only figured out the issue after dozens of people complained publicly in our VIP group that we were ignoring them, which made no sense, as we have agents on call 24/7 and our response times are typically within minutes. Now, if you try to use the message feature on their site, it does say it can take a few hours. No, I'm sorry. I'm totally sorry. If you try to email them, they get back to you with, it could take a few hours. If you try to message them, like through their site or on Facebook, it says they'll try to get back to you within the hour. I believe that's how it worked. On August 11th, 2021, we received an email from one of our customers notifying us about the video you posted on August 9th. So you see, they emailed me on they knew about it August 11th, that I posted it August 9th. So that was only a few days after I had, only 2 days after I put it up. I watched your video with great concern when it had 10 or 12 views and decided to reach out and figure out what was going on. And I saw evidence to the effect that was the timing, that that truly was the timing of their email to me. I didn't see anything wrong with your DAC account, but I did see that you were blocked from our Facebook group. But I couldn't find any notes to explain why. I sent you an email that very same day to investigate and ask for more details while reassuring you that your DAC account was intact. I was trying to figure out what was the question you posted in the group. You mentioned it was some rumor, but none of the moderators could remember what it was. Typically, if a post in the group violates the rules, we remove it with a warning. So your video was quite surprising to me. In other words, I was removed without a warning. I was just blocked. I had gone up on there and I couldn't, and next time I went into the group, I couldn't see anything. I wasn't let into the group, so I knew I had been banned from that group for some reason. The representative continues. Fast forward until today, And this was as of September 13th. Fast forward until today. Another customer who had her package stuck in customs for the past few weeks sent us an email inquiring about her missing order. We explained that we reached out to her multiple times with instructions about how to release the package, but no response was received. Thus, her order was shipped back to us, and we had to refund her instead. However, the customer insisted that she did not receive any emails from us. Our tech team investigated further, and that's when they confirmed that we were also experiencing issues with outbound emails. So they were having problems. People couldn't contact them. They couldn't contact others, even though it wasn't obvious that their emails were not going through. Oh, come on, I need a third here. A nice one. Give me a nice one for a third. 2, 3. Okay. This is when things finally clicked. I figured that you never received our emails. I did not. Please see the attached screenshots to see that we attempted to reach out to you 2 days after your video was posted on August 11th. And that is true. Please know that we value our customers' input and business more than anything. Without our customers' feedback, we would have never been able to get to the position we are in today. We are constantly listening and making changes to accommodate our customers and improve the quality and designs we offer. When people complain about excess trash, we invested millions of dollars into a new facility to make our own diamonds 100% in-house. Wow. The new diamonds are included with all the square kits being released now. So the square kits that you are getting already have the new improved diamonds in them, and you should not be getting trash that you might have gotten, you might have seen in the kits before. I honestly didn't see a whole lot of trash in my drills from Diamond Art Club, but that's beside the point. She goes on. New round diamonds will take another few weeks to start making it to the shelves. So they have round diamonds coming out too. Yay! We also read every single YouTube comment on your video and want you to know the following. Okay. We do terminate for the following reason, and I think this is terminating accounts. It could be terminating from the Facebook group, but I think it's terminating accounts from their website. The first one is gaming the loyalty system by posting frivolous reviews to earn cashback rewards. They have this thing that you can earn reward points if you put up a review and let them know you posted up a review. I think you let them know by email or something. I've yet to do that. People posting fake reviews led to the new limit regarding points only be granted once a week. We already offer industry-leading 10% cashback rewards on all purchases and 15% cashback to our Diamond members. And that's the level that I was. Posting frivolous reviews is a sad act of selfishness. Another reason is being rude, aggressive, or using expletives, cursing, when interacting with customer support agents or other Facebook group members. And that's true. I mean, really, I don't like aggressive language. What do you get from it? You just end up being in a Karen that people want to ignore. that people just want to sweep out of the way. I think sometimes when you use that kind of language, it's because you can't think of any other words as to how to express your feelings any other way. And right now, I believe that's sad. I think people who do crafts are very intelligent people. And, you know, they're creative people. And creative people can come up with, if you take your time and really know what you want to say, really think about it before you do, before you call, before you talk to or email an agent or be on the Facebook group or whatever. Come on, people. We're mature adults. We're not Karens. All right? Let's keep our language intact. She goes on, promoting competitors on our social media channels, or reaching out to our group members promoting competitors. Well, sure. I mean, that's, you wouldn't go onto another company's website and promote Diamond Art Club products. You can't go onto Diamond Art Club and promote somebody else's products. That's just, I mean, that's just common sense. Abusing our generous diamond replacement policy. We have benchmarks that easily show when someone is requesting diamonds much higher than observed with other customers. Now, granted, there may be times, and you know, and this is me expressing it, when you don't have an entire pack or something. Something comes up that for some reason you are not given what you need. Now, I've never had, and that does not say it doesn't happen, okay? I've never had a kit where everything was bad. I've never had an experience, and maybe some of you have. I'm not belittling your experience, but where all the diamonds were bad and everything needed to be replaced, or most of the kit needed to be replaced, or that kind of thing. And you can't get a fake one somewhere online and then want Diamond Art Club to give you their drills in order to make it. That just doesn't make sense either. But let's go on. Repeatedly canceling orders after placing them. For example, we recall an instance when someone canceled 12 orders in a row within a week. Are you serious? Now, I believe they are serious. But I'm like, please, people. Why did you order them if you had to cancel them right away? Things come up, I get it. But 12 within the same week? It's like they're almost trying to get the ire, you know, trying to be nasty to the company that way. Very passive-aggressive people. We don't need that. Another reason, creating fake accounts to take advantage of certain promotions that are only applicable once, such as our buy two get one free offer. We also recall a customer who created 26 accounts with fake emails to reuse a code they shouldn't be using. People, come on. Honestly. You know, your word is your bond. If you want people to trust you, you have to act trustworthy. You have to be worthy of their trust. Pulling stunts like that is not being trustworthy. Seriously, people. I don't need to be talking to children or talking to you as if you're children. But that's just a childish act. I mean, seriously. Okay, going on. filing disputes with their bank or PayPal after receiving kits without ever reaching out to us to fix whatever issues might have occurred. Yeah, if you have issues with them, you contact the company. You try to work with them as best you can first. Granted, there may be times when you don't get the response that you expect or think you deserve. Keep working with the company until you do. You can be assertive without being aggressive. Okay, the last one. Repeatedly claiming that packages shown as delivered by carriers are stolen or asking for refunds. Now, this is the only one that I have a problem with. I mean, that I have experience with personally. I have had problems with a certain carrier over and over and over again. This carrier does not acknowledge my address. Okay, I live in a little town. It has a post office, but I also have a street address. Okay, I use the street address when I order things. And this is not just Diamond Art Club, this is other companies as well. So when they use this carrier, several of my packages at one point got delivered to a different town. Fortunately, I knew where that town was. The gal who they got delivered to found me on Facebook, friended me, and said, I think I have your packages. Are you so-and-so? Are you Wanda? Like, yes, I am. Did you order something from this company? Well, yes, I did, and I've been looking for it. You know, it was a couple days before she was able to tell me that they delivered it to her. So then I had to take my time to go up and get it. So what if it's the carrier's fault? Not Diamond Art Club's fault. What if it's the carrier's fault? You know, if Diamond Art Club says we sent it, then they sent it. Then you have to go to the post office or talk to the powers that be at the carrier that they sent them out to you to. That's where you need. And there are business numbers that, okay, granted, this carrier company, I got so lost in the 800 system that it ticked me off to no end. You know, if you don't have a tracking number or your tracking number says already delivered and you don't have it, you have to find a way around the system. So I found a local number that maybe some employee that if you're going for... Now, why isn't that one place that's sticky? Huh. It's not sticking. Maybe some of the wax, maybe I got wax on there instead. Here's my jewelette. Maybe I can do a dot here. Huh. It's weird. Weird, weird, weird. Do I have a pen? Pin? No, I use the end of the tweezer. Yeah, so, and a couple times it was delivered to my neighbor's apartment instead, and we are a single house. We are a single house with the number outside. I'm in the front of the house, front door, and they still delivered it to somewhere else. They delivered it a couple times to the back door. They delivered it one time to one neighbor. They delivered it another time to a different neighbor. You know, anything except to my front door. Maybe once or twice. They got it right. So, you know, if you have a problem, if you're not getting your packages, talk to the carrier. It's not always Diamond Art Club's fault. Okay? So, sometimes those things are at fault and you don't get your package. And I get that. It's severely frustrating. Alright. And sometimes there are porch pirates around that start stealing stuff off of your porch. Although, since most people don't know what diamond painting is yet, they probably don't know what's in in the box that's sitting on your porch. You know, and I'm home all day, so there's no right now. I'm home all day, so there's no excuse. Ugh. Anyway, don't get me riled up about these carriers. I will continue with the letter. You don't need to hear all that stuff, right? All right. Someone was banned from Diamond Art Club because of buying stolen artwork elsewhere and encouraging others to purchase it elsewhere. So, in other words, for instance, they found a licensed artist's work on a cheap website. Okay, they got it for a song, I'm sure. I'm moving my cover minder down so that I can pull my cover lid down. And then they went up on the Diamond Art Club Facebook group and told everybody that they can order this painting elsewhere for cheap. Now, that means that the artists that they're working with do not get the royalty payment that they deserve for their artwork, and it's very important to me, and as an artist myself, that an artist is worthy of his or her living from their work. They have a gift that not everybody has. I certainly don't have that kind of gift, like a Chuck Pinson or a Mandy Manzano, or who made this one, Elisa Francis Judd. I don't have a talent like that. But if I did, I would want to be compensated well for my work. If somebody loves my stuff, I'd want to be compensated for it, wouldn't you? Okay, so you can't go up on the site and say, hey, I got this person's artwork for next to nothing from this other website. You can't do that. That's just rude. Okay. She goes on to say, we shipped millions of kits to customers worldwide, and we ship out over 100,000 kits monthly. 100,000 kits monthly. Dang. Ugh. Where do I get some of my artwork up on there? The 22 complaints we have on the Better Business Bureau are somewhat expected given the size of our business. And yes, there is no business that's perfect, no business that's going to have a perfect record, no matter how good the company is. I mean, seriously. Right? So you expect it. But 22 out of the 10,000 that they mail out monthly, that's pretty darn good. The 22 complaints we have on Better Business Bureau are somewhat expected given the size of our business. They represent less than 0.001% of our total volume. We are also rated A+ by the Better Business Bureau, and as much as we try sometimes, it's not possible to make everyone happy, and some people aren't dealing with us in good faith. Okay, number 4. We do not hide reviews on our website. We get tons of positive reviews which dwarf the negative ones. If anybody wants to see the negative reviews, they can sort by lowest to highest rated. Here are more genuine reviews on independent sites such as Google and Trustpilot that prove that. Number 5, we are not a reseller. We are based in the United States and wholly own our factory in China, which allows us to maintain a better grip on manufacturing process and ensure consistency and innovation. And I, for one, appreciate that. Okay. Come Andrea, I'll flip over so I can get the top of you. Yeah, thank you. All right. Now, it's also worth mentioning that I really appreciated how calm and respectful you were in your criticism. Listening to your voice explaining this whole fiasco made me quite sad and almost made me tear up. As a relatively young company experiencing growing pains, we are first to admit that we are not perfect and we still have a lot to learn. However, please know that you are a valued Diamond Club customer and that your words do matter to us. We hope that you can forgive us. I also fully reset your account and sent you a link to create a new password so that you can continue earning your rewards. Lastly, I would appreciate it if you could remind us what was the question you asked in the group that got me banned. I really want to clear this up for both of us and get you reinstated. Looking forward to hearing back from you. Okay, so I read that and I thought about it overnight. I didn't want to make a knee-jerk reaction. I really wanted to think about it. Come on, you. Because I know that other people have had problems with the customer service, and I don't know what those problems were. I'm not privy to anything that goes on behind the scenes with such a company. I only know what my own experience is. And I can only speak to my own experience. I'm not a spokesperson for every single person who had a problem with Diamond Art Club. Now I realize that some have subscribed to my channel because they too had a beef with Art Club. And they found camaraderie in my words. I'm losing my voice here. They found camaraderie in the words that I used explaining the problem that I had with customer service. Again, it was never with the product of this wonderful product here. It was always with, you know, what I thought. I was hurt because I thought, you know, after all the money I spent with the company, Mother, you didn't hear that. After all the money I spent with the company, you'd think that, you know, you would deserve some responses. But I was unaware, obviously, of all the email problems. They were unaware of their own email problems, their own tech issue. So anyway, I'm delighted that they reached out to me. And I sat overnight with what I was going to respond. Thought about it. And yes, prayed about it. Okay, you know, it's a hobby company, and, you know, I love doing it, but in the grand scheme of things, seriously, in the grand scheme of all the global stuff that's been going on, and I don't need to list it for you, just watch the evening news, watch BBC, watch, you know, any of the evening news programs from here and overseas, and you can, it's obvious that there are problems all around the world, that these little beefs with, you know, companies about your hobby, really, seriously. So that gave me perspective as well. I didn't want to blow this out of proportion because it's just a hobby. One that I find soothes my mental health issues, which I know that many of you feel the same way on that. Anyway, I'm moving these things around and they're slip sliding away here like a skater, like a skating rink here. Come on. And it's black on black, so it's hard to see where I'm at. Right? Come on. Get in there the right way, please. Something's not. It's probably upside down. Try to flip it around. I'm giving my voice a little break here where I'm trying to figure this little drill out. It's been a pain in the tuchus, and I'm going to remove it and replace it if it doesn't behave. Come on, you. 1, 2. Come on. Get over there. So what do you think? What do you think I emailed them? What do you think I talked about with them? Ah, that was not what I wanted to do. Put this up this way. Underneath here. There's my other end. There's the magnet. There we go. Alright, my response the next day. Drink my tea before I knock it off the end here with my elbow. Okay, so now it's September 14th. And I write, first let me say, I'm blown away by your response. It's me writing to Diamond Art Club. I never thought a big company would care what one little YouTuber thought. Thank you for your sincere apology. Even though it was only a few weeks since I posted my video, it was a couple of months since I felt rejected by Diamond Art Club. Now I know there were several snafus at play. I'm delighted that my account was not terminated. It seemed odd that I would still receive emails if that were the case. Somewhere in the system I still existed. Somewhere I saw that you had problems with emails and wondered if that affected my situation. But I didn't quite trust that I would receive a reply email if I wrote and asked. No, I never received any emails from you, and now I know why. Thank you. Whenever complaints were made on the VIP Facebook group, they would be erased soon after. I watched it happen. Soon after being approved to enter the group, I read the posts. I asked a question that I thought was pretty innocuous at the time. Other places I saw there were complaints about Diamond Art Club, and since I never had trouble with the company, I wondered what all the fuss was about. That was my question. Next time I tried to log back into the group, I found I was blocked. Thinking it must be an internet error, I tried a day or two later with the same results. Then I knew, yes, if someone violates the group rules, of course they must be removed. I get that. I never received a warning that my question was against the rules, nor did I think it was. I sincerely apologize if that was the case. I hope you can convince the group to unblock me. I want to be up on the latest stuff too. And that's so true. I want to know what the latest things on DAC and other companies are. Don't you? If you had the opportunity, of course you would. But that's what you pay us the big bucks for, right? Ha ha ha. Not like any of us are earning big bucks or will earn big bucks on a hobby channel on YouTube. We're not, video gamers or anything. Anyway. Here we go. Most of us customers, this is still me to the company, most of us customers have no idea what goes on behind the scenes of the companies we patronize, like things getting stuck in customs, or email glitches. I'm impressed that you invested in a new facility, and I love some of the new designers you are working with. By the way, yes, a company wouldn't last long if they didn't listen to their customers. And that was my major complaint all along, as I thought I was being ignored. Thank you for letting me know that that was not the case after all. Now I am in tears. And this was so sincere. Our back and forth was so sincere. I apologize for the trucks rumbling right outside my window here. I had no idea that people would try to game the system as you described. Hey, I'm an ordained pastor and a moral human being, and thoughts that people would act that way never even crossed my mind. I don't understand what motivates some people to be that way. It hurts everyone when they do. I design stuff too and would hate it if someone promoted illegal copies of my work. Moving down. Thank you also for noticing that even though I had a complaint, that I handled it professionally and respectfully. I consider even business agreements to be relationships and treat them as such. I was heartbroken to feel rejected by a company, persons, whose product that I loved since first starting this craft. I am 59 years old and have crafted since I was a toddler, and this is true, winning awards and juried shows throughout my life. Broken relationships hurt, and that is all I wanted to express. I'm not into bashing or sensationalizing or meanness. What's the point of that? Yeah, I am not being a Karen. I swear. Moving down. I am overwhelmed by your response. I looked and found your emails and reset my account. I rested on it overnight and knew what I wanted to convey this morning, so this is what I'm writing to you now. Going forward, I will be trying out the new kits when I can afford it. I've been unemployed since the pandemic started, and it isn't easy to afford all the wonderful things I see and desire, but they're worth the wait. After all, I'm only one person, and I can't diamond paint 24/7 until I'm over 100 years old in order to get done all the kits I have stacked up to do. Not to mention the other crafts I love and trying to find a job. Because of how you handled this, I will record a positive response and let the world know that our relationship is mended and that Diamond Art Club reached out to make it so. I would love to read your letter to my subscribers. In fact, the fact that my channel went from 100 subscribers to over 600 subscribers because of this is not lost on me either. I think it is very important to voice how you, representing Diamond Art Club, handle it professionally and authentically, and do listen to your customers. I will not read the letter if you would rather I didn't, but using your words would go a long way in their eyes as it did mine. At least that's what I was hoping. I addressed her personally and I said, you are golden, and as a customer I do feel cared for now. Thank you from the bottom of my heart for reaching out and making it so. Consider me a lifelong fan and friend. And I mean it. I really mean it. I also received a response email. So, let me give this a shake and get some drills in line here. Okay. Okay, they wrote me back another long letter, and I'd like to share that with you as well, so that you, and I know this is going to be a long video, and I thank you for your patience, and I thank you for bearing with me so far. I really think it's important to see both sides of a story so that you understand why I feel the need to let you know that that my relationship with Diamond Art Club is mended. I don't believe in dragging things out. I don't believe in being angry and holding a grudge. It doesn't work for me. Physically or mentally, it does things to you personally, and I value my health, to be totally honest. I value my health, and I don't want to have any health problems over holding a grudge for some reason. I don't think that's right. And some of these, that's what I don't like about the black drills. I can't see which side is up. Okay. But then I rub over them, and the ones that are wrong side up usually pop off, and I can replace them. Alright, anyway, their response to my response. Thank you for getting back to me. I appreciate it. Let me try to get back to some of the points you wrote as best I can. Our VIP group is moderated by our employees, mostly the social media marketing team. However, in the group rules that everyone must agree to before they can join, it is stated that customer support questions, shipping complaints, etc. are not allowed in the group. We do this for 2 reasons, and I think this is very important to hear the reasons why they don't want certain things brought up in the group. 1, to ensure that we are providing the correct answers directly via the correct support channels. No one in the group can provide help for missing diamonds, excessive trash, or shipping issues. Only our customer support agents can. Our support agents are in the group, but they don't pay attention to all the posts as they are too busy with never-ending emails and private messages. Therefore, they can't help if someone complains on there. That's understandable. Number 2, we want the group to remain positive, a positive and fun place. People use the group to escape and feel happy. Cluttering it with support questions and complaints, etc., creates negative energy that we don't want. However, constructive criticism is welcomed and encouraged. We would have never created a mobile app if it wasn't for tons of people asking for one in the group, for example. Yes, they have a new mobile app. If you haven't, if you aren't aware of that, if you haven't checked it out, please check it out. It's really cool. You can earn some reward points if you download the app and use it. I believe you have to use it once in order to get the reward points for downloading it. And yeah, I mean, the complaints have to go to the right people if you want your complaint answered. And I completely get that they want to keep it a positive space. I mean, most of us do our hobby to have fun, to de-stress, to remove the worries of the day. And the last thing you want is to read through comment after comment after comment that can't be dealt with on there. So, anyway. Reading on. They say, typically sharing a competitor photo by mistake or posting a customer support complaint is considered a minor violation. The mods actually issue a warning by checking a box explaining the reason for the deletion of these posts. As far as your questions, I asked around, and no one on our social media marketing team is giving me a satisfactory answer. They don't remember you or your question at all. This leads me to think that whoever removed you assumed you were trolling. We did ask them to be careful and take it easy. I think that your removal from the group was likely a result of collateral damage that day, if they saw many odd questions back to back from numerous people and were starting to get annoyed. However, when someone reaches out to us and complains about an unjust removal via email, we typically let them join the group again if a mistake was made, and it happens. Though I can tell you that repeatedly bashing us in our own group can certainly get people banned or removed. This is just like being a bad guest in someone's house. Yeah, it's being a Karen. In most cases, when someone is removed from the group, we do not block their rewards or take any farther punitive actions, as it is against our business interests. A separate team also manages the website and rewards. A moderator is A moderator or admin must be really upset to ask the e-commerce team to block someone on the group. Obviously, there is no point in blocking paying customers from purchasing from us unless they are doing something shady where we needed to protect ourselves. Stating polite opinion that differs from a group moderator or asking a question is not grounds for disabling rewards points. Now, that is not to say that we're perfect or we've never made mistakes. There are some instances where someone has been having a bad day and didn't handle a situation correctly, and you are proof of that. Within the Facebook group, it's hard to oversee the team because there's no feedback system or anything of that sort. But for our email and chat, we closely watch the agent's satisfaction ratings. A supervisor follows up if they see that a conversation was rated negatively by a customer. And she put down she gave me an example of their internal scoring system for their customer satisfaction ratio for the past 60 days. Okay. And then she says, regardless, you are welcome to rejoin the group by the following link. You will be accepted again and we want you back. Which I did do. I did rejoin. And I know that's going to upset some of you who joined my channel because you felt you've camaraderie with me because you've had your own problems with Diamond Art Group, and I totally get that and I respect that. But please respect my right to make my own decisions about my own situation. Now, as far as people gaming the system, etc., it's honestly part of the business. For example, Costco used to deal with that all the time due to their unlimited return policy. Some people would buy in new TVs, use them for a few years, then bring them and return them for something newer for free. On our end, most people know we have great customer service and replace diamonds, canvases, with no questions asked, etc. Still, frequently, some would try claiming warranty replacements for paintings they didn't even purchase from us, or things of that nature. Little did they know that although we try not to ask many questions, we check our records to see if the request matches their order history. Yeah. Obviously, if you bought the painting elsewhere, you cannot get drills from Diamond Art Club. That's just, come on. Come on, Karens, knock it off. We also had many issues with our buy two get one free offer. The code can only be used once per account, and some people kept creating fake accounts to reuse the code more than once. Yes, she had stated that in her previous email to me. when we noticed we changed the code settings so that this code can only be used once by existing customers only. At the same time, we reached out to those who abused the code multiple times, and we asked them to settle their balance at 50% off. Many have, but more decided not to, and they were blocked as a matter of principle. Yeah, I get that. You game the system, you don't play fair, you're out of the game. We provide what we believe is the best product on the market, and we offer generous cashback rewards, paying our artists fairly, and constantly strive to improve. Why cheat us? At the end of the day, we are still a small business trying to survive. Having all these designs in stock costs us an unimaginable amount of capital. Advertising on social media ends up costing $40 plus per sale. Get that. To advertise on social media, in other words, to create a Facebook ad or Instagram ad or YouTube ad, it costs them $40 per sale. And we complain about $70 kits that pay the licensed artist. I have no words. I have no words. I know that some of us can't afford them. Right now, I can't afford them. But I have so much back stock that I am just going to delight in the back stock I have and work off of those. Okay, more to her letter. We are only able to make the numbers work with our customers' loyalty and repeated business. This is why many of our competitors struggle and can only drop ship from China, or they stock their paintings here but cannot offer as many designs as we do. It is really tough and expensive. Side note, and this is a spoiler. Side note, we have new toolkits from Diamond Art Club before the end of the year. Yay! You know, I like their toolkits. I don't see anything wrong with them. I have no idea what they're going to change in them, as she doesn't elaborate. But she does say there will be new toolkits. Just as she did say, spoiler alert, they're going to have new round drills that their own factory is going to make. And they'll have them in the new kits coming up. There's going to be another spoiler before the end of the letter, so I hope you hang in there till the end of this video and hear the other spoiler that comes up. Okay. Anyhow, no need to thank us. It's the least we could do, given how upset you must have felt with us. We do like to pay it forward. Being generous is in our DNA, and we constantly help others when we can. We gift a lot of kits, as you know. It's great for marketing, obviously. But it also delights our customers and fans, and we take great pleasure in knowing that we've made someone's day. Sneak peek videos tend to get many views, and we can make sure that you're set. We'll be releasing, this is it, listen, listen, listen. And those of you who are having trouble staying away from affording, you know, if you're on a no-buy, if you are on a no-buy spend situation right now, hold your ears. Because this is going to blow everything out of the water, I think. Listen. Diamond Art Club will be releasing 80 plus paintings during our Black Friday, Cyber Monday sale. So not only are they going to have another sale coming up on Black Friday, Cyber Monday, which you know comes at the end of November. It's Thanksgiving weekend. they're going to have 80 new paintings to show, with new toolkits, with the best square diamonds, with new round diamonds. Oh my gosh, I cannot wait to see what they have in store. She goes on lastly to say, lastly, good luck to getting a new job. I hope things will work out for you as soon as possible. I'm confident that they will. Best. So, they didn't ask me to create a new video. They did not ask me to take down my previous video. They did not ask me for anything in return for some of the accommodations that they have made, because I was upset with the company and had legitimate reasons for it. They apologized. They apologized. Okay, so I believe in forgiveness. I believe in reconciliation. I'm a pastor after all. I give second, third, fourth, fifth, 20th chances. I do. I'm not gullible. I'm not being pandered to, or I'm not pandering to them. I don't want anybody to kiss my bottom, and I don't expect to kiss anybody else's bottom to get a few free kits or a free, you know, spoiler alerts or anything like that. I don't, you know, I don't bow and scrape to anybody. I use my best judgment. If, when I reach a certain amount of subscribers, if they decide to make me a sponsor, you know, not a sponsor, a representative, and give me free kits, that's up to them. I would gladly show them, as long as they know that I will always be honest, that I will always voice my opinion, and I'll be honest with that, that that I will always deal in good faith with them if they deal in good faith with me. I do hope that those of you who have had problems with Diamond Art Club in the past, if you've made it this far in the video without clicking off or getting angry or whatever, I hope you consider taking some steps to reconcile your beef with Diamond Art Club. Reach out in another email to them. I understand some of you might have been banned from them for certain reasons. I don't know what they are. I don't know, you know, I don't have any insider information in any of that stuff. It's none of my business. Okay? I imagine that for some of you, if you reach out again, if you were hit by the, I got no response to my emails, and you were part of the email snafu, you may want to reach out and see if you were, to see if there's anything that they can do, anything that you can do to mend that relationship. I believe in second chances. I believe in forgiveness. I believe in reconciliation. What's the sense in holding grudges? It shortens your life, and it just makes the world a negative place. Please don't think I sold out. Please don't think that, you know, that they asked me to make this video. Do not think that they are heavily compensating me in some way, and that's why I changed my mind. Some of you are going to think that anyway. Some of you are going to unsubscribe. Some of you are going to be upset and stay and keep grudges. And that's completely your business. You know, I get it. You're hurt. Nobody wants to be hurt. So anyway, I do hope that some of you reach out and mend your relationship with Diamond Art Club. I think them reaching me, even before I had any subscribers, really, even before I had any, just about any views on my complaint thing. That just blows me away. That they were concerned what one little YouTuber thought. One little uninfluential YouTuber. I'm blown away by that. That they reached out to rectify things. That, to me, is a relationship worth keeping. And you know, I can't ask you to feel the same way. But please know that that my experience with them has been awesome. Has been unflippin' believable. And I'm going to shout that to the world. I look forward to doing more business with them when I can afford it. In order to keep this channel up and running, I may start some kind of Patreon or something like that, or, you know, whatever, some way to help subsidize the channel that I will pour back into videos on making stuff for flea market craft sales, on having my granddaughter help me unwrap some kits that she's interested in unwrapping some more surprise things, and hopefully unwrapping some more Diamond Art Club kits. And kits from other places, from other retailers. I am not a one retailer gal. I never will be. I want variety on my channel. So anyway, and it'll keep me making videos altogether if I can help subsidize my meager income. And help me pay rent and all that stuff. Although I doubt that much will come in. Anyway, that's my problem, not yours. So, thank you for listening. Thank you for taking into consideration what I have to say. Thank you for not tuning out. Thank you for not being a Karen. The world does not need any more Karens in its life. Okay? So, thank you. And as I am blessed, and I am grateful for God's blessings every single day. As I am blessed, I'm going to keep passing those blessings on to you all who watch my videos. If I've done a good job with this, please like and subscribe. If, you know, I'm eager to hear your comments. I will leave the comments open underneath this video. I know some of you are going to rant and rave. Maybe some of you will understand. Okay? It's up to you. You can, you know, write whatever comments below. Don't use expletives. You know, don't use any curse words, or I will, you know, delete those. Let's be civil. Let's not be Karens. Okay? And if that's the case, I would love to have a conversation with you about it. Enough chit chat from me. I'm almost done. No, I'm not. I mean, well, I've got some more of the black background to go yet on here. And I'll keep working on this until I am done the background anyway. I look forward to that. How did that get on there? Okay. So, again, it's long enough. We've been on here way too long. All right. Blessings to all of you. Enjoy your diamond paintings. As I lose my voice. Okay. Thank you again. And I'll talk to you soon. Bye.